Hey y'all, Pops and Anna, LivingCooper.com. We're hitting the road. You guys want to come with us? We're gonna go diamond mining. Come on, let's go.
Not a big bend.
Hey y'all, no road trip is complete without Buc-ee's. We're at the Buc-ee's, Roy City, I-30. I'll keep watching. We made it. Crater of Diamond State Park, Murfreesboro, Arkansas. Welcome to the state park. It says it's the world's 8th largest diamond reserve, but it's the world's largest and only diamond reserve open to public mining. I think the first diamond was found, what'd you say, like 1906 or 1926 or so, I don't know, a long time ago. They got about 37 acres of mineable crater where they plow it and they bring up gravel, and I think they get an average of, what'd you say, 2 a day. So hopefully we're gonna be those two. We'll see. Don't know what we're doing really. We've watched a bunch of YouTube videos, so hopefully we can figure it out. We'll show you guys what kind of stuff we have, what kind of equipment we brought, I guess.
Let's go. Not today. We gotta check in, camp, they're closed.
So we're gonna go set up our camp. Oh, they got 47, what'd you say, AAA 50 amp RV campsites, and then they have some primitive tent camping sites. We're gonna be camping in a tent, but we're staying in an RV site because we want to have that electricity to run a fan for our tent. It's pretty muggy out here, I guess because they got some rain.
It's Arkansas.
And it's Arkansas. You're in the woods, so you kind of got to expect it to be muggy. It's not like you're in an arid environment like the desert, where we normally wind up. So let's go set up our camp, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, come on.
Oh, that's gonna make a beautiful sight. A bee was buzzing my face as you were finishing that video.
We made it. We're site number 3. Let's take a look around this place. It's a AAA RV site, or a Class 3A RV site with full hookups, 50 amp electrical, water and sewer. Let's take a look around. So you come in, it looks pretty level. I don't know. If I had an RV, I might know if it was leveled up. Got a nice picnic table, barbecue pit, fire pit. People left their aluminum trash in it. Shame. Pretty nice sites, but we are pretty close. I mean, you kind of, I guess, got to expect that. Kind of close. There's a trail right here that runs next to us. I don't think it's supposed to be cars on it. I think it's for bikes and people walking. Got a nice pad here, and then they also have a tent pad down here, which I don't know if we're going to set up on the tent pad. Maybe we'll have to decide where we're going to set up. Still, it's pretty nice. This is site number 3. Looking across from our site, you can see over there, maybe. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, in those trees right over there is the shower and bathroom. They have a laundry room, but of course, with all the COVID nonsense, you can't use it. They got a soda machine over there, but with all the COVID nonsense, you can't use it. They got a playground over there, but with all the COVID nonsense, you still can't use it. That's a pain. At least they let you use the bathroom, the showers. They close at 5 p.m. they said, and are closed, I guess, for 24 hours every other day, something like that, for, I don't know, decontamination or whatever, because of all the COVID nonsense going on. So anyways, let's see if we can get set up. Nana's cleaning the house over there, because that's what Nana does. Y'all keep watching. Okay, y'all, we got camp set up. Look at this. It is muggy, sweaty. I'm going to show you guys how we got it set up. Now, if you've seen our Big Bend Ranch State Park video, very similar. The only thing is we're going to have this, I think, towards the outside so we can catch any hint of a breeze, because there ain't no breeze right now.
That's not true. There's one coming straight through the house.
Ah, there is.
That's why Nana's sitting here.
So y'all keep watching. I'm going to walk you around and show you our little setup. Okay, y'all, here we go. Here's our little camping tent pad, as they call it. Now, they said we didn't have to necessarily set up on this little pad, but I was like, why reinvent the wheel? That's fine. So that's what we did. We got our camp right inside, which we really don't need it to be inside, but we like the little, I guess, a little more privacy on the outside. It's like a little porch, like a little covered porch when we put it inside this shelter. Now, a little pop-up shelter we got at Walmart on clearance. 19 bucks. Can't beat that, right? It's supposed to have a rain fly. Well, it doesn't have to have a rain fly. We're not really expecting any rain. Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So it's got the ability to put a little rain fly on it, but we don't really need one, so we're not gonna put it on. And then of course, like I said, the Camprite, and we don't have the rain fly on the Camprite, which you saw our Big Bend Ranch video. We did have the rain fly on the Camprite and on the shelter both, because that place was, it was freezing cold. You have to watch that video, check it out. Works pretty good. That's a double Camprite, double tent cot, double cot tent. You can see inside, we put a little fan at our feet to help give us a little breeze at night. And we just have a regular queen size bedding. Now one thing about this double tent cot is there's a bar that runs right down the middle. So I've had some comments on my Camprite video about that bar. If you're a bigger person, that bar might be an issue for you. For myself and Nana, not so much. We're not really big people, but on both sides of that bar, it kind of sags down. So what we've kind of done to kind of compensate for that, and we use the Camprite mattress that they specify for this. And what we do is take like 4 of these moving blankets that we have, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and kind of fold them in thirds lengthwise, so it kind of takes up that space so it's not sagging so bad across that bar. And for us, it's not a problem, but from what I've heard in the comments on my Camprite video, it's a problem for bigger people. So we got these little, I don't know, dollar store lights that we put on here at night. Oh, we got them off Amazon, Nana said. If we get them off Amazon, you can be sure that we'll put a link in the description for these things. Anything we get off Amazon, we put a link in the description. So check that out. And this shelter, once again, it's open on 3 sides, but it does come with a little windscreen that you can tie into any of the open sides other than the one side that's already closed. Put a couple of carpets in there, and that's pretty much our setup. And here, I mean, we got a light blanket and a sheet set and pillows. That's about it. Got the electrical setup over here, obviously. We got to have our iPads, iPhones, smart stuff. So we have the electrical setup. There it is. There's our campsite, our little tent setup right there. And
it's hot.
It is hot and muggy. Man, I kind of got the truck packed back up. We're fixing to head to town, get something to eat. This is a little bitty town, so we don't know what's going to be open at night. We'll find out. Probably going to cook some breakfast in the morning. You guys will see that. We don't plan on cooking at night because it's 1,000 degrees and
we're 8 to 10 miles from a bunch of restaurants.
Yeah, we're in the shade and it's, look at us all soaking wet, just sitting up camp. And the mine field is out in the sun. There ain't no shade out there, so we brought a little pop-up shade. You'll see all that stuff tomorrow, but we're gonna go get something to eat. Okay, y'all, we're going to town. You guys keep watching. We're gonna drive you through, give you a little tour on our way out at the park. Let's go. Turn around now. We'll put the skillet on. Nana prepped our eggs by putting them in these baggies. It's eggs and butter and whipping cream. Okay, we got our eggs all done and they're almost overdone, I guess, really. Nana pointed out this is a skillet that's perfect for these tortillas. Yeah, this thing is perfect for this size gas one portable cook stove. This thing is just right. Okay, y'all, let's go down the mine. We cleaned up breakfast. Oh, we gotta go to town again, get some ice. We need ice, something fierce. And with all the Corona stuff, we don't know if they're gonna be letting us buy stuff. Because there are parts of the place ain't open because of all that nonsense. So we're gonna run to town, get some ice, and then we're gonna go hit the mines.
I'm riding. Would you please drive? Because I don't want to run.
Commodian. Okay, y'all, let's get unloaded and see if we can head out to the mine. We got unloaded, we're ready to head out. Do we look like we know what we're doing? Look at this, all this stuff we got. Yeah, we don't really know, but we watch YouTube videos, like I said.
It's gonna be fun.
Let's go. When I get out there, we'll unpack it and talk about it. All right, let's go. Okay, y'all, we got our little base camp, I guess if you will, set up. This is where we're gonna have our stuff. Here's the one field, and we're gonna try to along this drain right here, this little drain. It's got water and stuff in it. So we're gonna see if we can find some gravel along that. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a wagon, we got some buckets with some water to put in our little wheelbarrow, and that's what we're gonna use to do our sifting, wet sifting. Then we got some more buckets, and I brought it on a work stable, so we wouldn't have to bend over to do this. I got a canopy, but it's overcast today, so I don't think I'm gonna put the canopy up. Not right now anyways, maybe later. Of course, we got gloves and we got these cookie sheets. We're gonna use cookie sheets, and that's where we're gonna throw our centers, what they call throwing centers. Once you get all your gravel and stuff concentrated, then you'll flip it over upside down on that. We'll see if it works. And we're gonna set the cookie sheets on top of this wagon once I get the water buckets out of it. See what happens. Wish us luck. I'm gonna go dig some gravel. We got our first bucket of gravel. I kind of selectively chose it, as you saw. Trying to find gravel in places where maybe the heavy settlements, like in banks, corners, behind rocks and stones, bigger stones, that'll kind of catch and hold the heavy sediment stuff. I don't know. We'll see if it works. We're gonna try it. We got our little tub set up, our little wash station set up, with our screen set in it. Let me show you around where we're at, I guess. So I don't know the names of all these fields. I do know that this is the South Wash Pavilion right there. And I was watching a guy, the Arkansas diamond miner guy, and he said that he was not too far from that pavilion and he found a couple of diamonds. So we're out here. We're kind of along this stream, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, y'all, here we go. We're going to do our first batch. So I'm going to show Nana what to do so she can kind of do the sifting part while I'm digging up gravel.
It's our screen set we reserved through the Facebook Predator Diamond Mines Facebook page from Lovejoy. He's reserved them and they have them waiting for us. Awesome.
Okay, Nana, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to grab some of this. Well, hopefully there's not a bunch of dirt in it. I mean, I know there is, but there's gravel too.
One scoop at a time or two scoops at a time?
So we're going to put in a couple of scoops of this stuff. And I tell you, this doesn't have as much gravel in it as I thought when I dug it, but like I said, I dug it behind some boulders and stuff in this little drain, so I'm hoping to get some decent gravel. All right? So, yep, just keep shaking. Nana's going to shake it. Dunk it down under there like that.
Oh, the big rocks out when I find them like this?
Yep.
That's not rock.
No. So we're going to shimmy and shake it.
Will a diamond stick to anything else? Or kind of, unless it's in the mud.
That's why we got that granite stone diamond encrusted frying pan, because nothing's supposed to stick to diamond. The guys on the show, on the YouTubes, they can look at all these rocks and say exactly what they are. But we don't have that kind of experience, so we're just kind of going through, digging out the rocks we know are rocks. Yeah, some of these rocks are...
found a heart.
Some of the rocks themselves, and there's other kinds of gems other than diamonds here as well. Don't know them all. You can take some of these and throw them in a rock tumbler and they would be very pretty pieces anyways, even though they're not diamonds. Like I said, the average size of rock, diamonds they get out of here, I think is, what'd you say, Nana? Do you remember?
0.2?
I think it's like 0.2, which will go through a quarter-inch screen easy. Right, I think the rest of that is just gravel.
Hey, if you trust it.
Alright, so now we're going to the next level screen. They show you doing it like this, and like this. You gotta work it back and forth quite a few times to get what they call the center, but you also gotta get all the heavy stuff to the bottom. So we're gonna shake it all about.
Pokey pokey.
I don't know. Alright, we're gonna throw our first center and see what happens. Alright, let's come over here and we're gonna throw it on this pan now. We'll see what happens first time. Now they say you're supposed to throw it to yourself. Slam it down.
Throwing all our diamonds.
Alright, now you can kind of see this white around in here. This is kind of where you should see your diamond if you did everything right. Now what a lot of these guys do is they'll do what they call keep their centers, right, and then they'll scoop these out, put them in a 5-gallon bucket, and then take them home and go through them with a fine-tooth comb to see if they can find anything. And we don't have a bright sunny day, so we're not going to see the glint. I know one of the guys I was watching, he was out here on a sunny day and you could actually see the sparkle of the diamond. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I really don't necessarily know what I'm looking for, other than a diamond kind of has rounded edges like this. See how sharp those edges? That's probably a piece of quartz right there. And that looks too cloudy right there, but I don't know. I don't know what a diamond looks like necessarily. So we're gonna let this dry a little bit, and they said it's easier once it dries a little bit to see them as well. So we'll let it dry a little bit, then maybe we'll pick through it with some tweezers or something. I don't know. All right, y'all keep watching. We're gonna do some more. Okay, y'all. Yeah, we ain't having any kind of luck at all. Yeah, what do you want? A bunch of amateurs. But if you look way out there, let me see if I can zoom in. There's Nana. She's going over to find some more dirt. Bring it back so we can run some more. Way over there. Here's kind of what we got going over here. We've got these 4 trays, and they're kind of drying a little bit. And then we got some dirt in this bucket that I'm trying to process in our little wagon right there. So I don't know, I guess I'm not good at selecting the right kind of dirt, because the way the other guys do it, man, they got like a white circle in the middle of all their little flips that they do. And not me, I don't have anything like that really. So I don't know what we're doing wrong, but we got a couple more hours left and then we're gonna roll out of here. Okay, Nana, what'd you think? Just showed them their long trek over there to get a bucket of dirt. Are you having fun?
I am. I want to do this again. Probably not in July. I would not come here with children.
Yeah. There's a bunch of children out there though.
There are. I mean,
A bunch of families.
it's fun until it's not.
There's a bunch of families, couples, individuals.
There's a water park when you come through the pavilion, which sounds so refreshing and awesome. And I'm sure under normal circumstances, people can get some respite over there or send their kids while they dig, but not during the Rona. So that's sad.
It's all closed because of Rona. So we got about another hour and then we're going to buckle this up, head to the gift shop. Because they closed this place down at 4. It's 1 o'clock now and we got to get all of our stuff out of here.
Like a half-mile trek right there.
Yeah, get all of our stuff out of here and go to the gift shop. This is where we are in relation to the main offices. Way up in there, the main building.
Well, that's the bottom of the main building. You have to go
Yeah.
up a 2-story ramp.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all uphill from
So,
here.
okay, y'all. Nana is wrapping up the last screen. So I got to clean off a spot over there for her to throw her center, as the professionals say.
What's this?
She's fantasizing about finding a diamond.
I found some beautiful rocks today.
We did find some cool rocks.
And they don't cost anything to put
I think I may have found a geode. I don't know. Until I get home and try to cut it open. I'm gonna get home and try to cut it open. We'll see what happens with that. We're gonna start cleaning up a little bit. We still got about half an hour before we gotta track out of here. So we're gonna clean up our mess. And we've been doing what I call wet sifting, but we're gonna go do some surface searching. Basically just walk around, looking at the ground, see if we can find any. There's been a bunch of them that have been found that way, where people just walk around looking at the ground and find them. Chances are slim, but hey, just like the Florida lottery, you never know. I don't remember if I said anything, but each ticket can take out a 5-gallon bucket of dirt. And we got 2 tickets, since there's 2 of us. So we can take 2 5-gallon buckets of dirt, but we ain't gonna take 2 5-gallon buckets of dirt. You can see what we have here, and that's maybe half a 5-gallon bucket, which is okay with me because I'm gonna haul this thing out of here. All right, let's load it up. So you may ask yourself, well, why do you want to take this stuff home if you didn't find any diamonds? Well, there's been a lot of people, a lot of YouTube people, Arkansas diamond miner, and on the Crater of Diamonds Facebook group, they say you take it home and spread it out, let it dry out, and then go through it again. And there have been quite a few diamonds found that way as well. So that's what we're going to do. Down just like that. Terrible.
Thanks.
Can I say we ain't very good at that? I mean, those guys, I don't know if it's the dirt or what. Of course, they do it all the time, I guess, so they got a lot more practice. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a minute. Then we'll put it in our bucket. Now keep watching. We're all cleaned up?
Well, we're not.
Okay, we're not cleaned up. Yeah,
We're a little dirty.
look at that.
It was fun though.
Sometimes you just gotta play in the mud, that's
We
all.
might just go jump in the river like this today.
We are gonna go jump in the river. Now, whether we go and put on swimsuits, I don't know, but we're gonna go jump in the river for sure to cool off. Huh?
Amen.
Amen, because it's smoking hot out here.
It's you, babe.
It's me. And
Yeah, it's hot. It's true.
it is true.
Different kind.
You can trust me on that one right there, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna go take our carts and we're gonna go up to the north side. This is the south side. We're gonna go up to the north side and walk around, do some surface searching, as they say,
For a little bit.
for a little bit before we gotta roll out of here.
Because that's on the ground. And I don't think if I get on the ground, I'm getting back up. And I don't know if you can help me up.
I'll keep watching, let's roll. So here's their little water park where they're teasing everybody because they got all the water running and flowing. But because of coronavirus, you can't get in it, which really stinks. And I don't know why they can't get in it, but whatever, people are running scared. All right, y'all, we're through mining. Had about enough of that nonsense.
It was fun. Don't act
For
like
one
that.
day.
For one day. No
It
trip.
was fun. It was just hot. Come in the spring or the fall. Don't come in the heat of the summer. Not fun.
It really was not that bad.
I guess
It wasn't bad enough we put our tent up.
that's true. That's true. In the morning it was overcast and it wasn't too bad. But when the sun came out, it got scalding. We're going to the river. Let's go. Check it out. Here we are. The Little Missouri River. Now this is not on the Crater of Diamonds State Park property,
I think it's that way.
but there is a hiking trail that comes from the Crater of Diamonds State Park down to the river.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Maybe not here.
Yeah. But we actually drove down to a public boat ramp that's Terrell. It's called, I don't even know what it's called. Terrell
Park.
Unit Public Boat Ramp. That's where we're at. Now keep watching. We're going to hop in the water. We're just going to wear the clothes we was mining in because they're so filthy anyways. It's like, yeah, well, why dirty up something else? We'll just wear those. We just changed our shoes. How is it, Minna?
It's cold.
It's cold. It's cold, y'all. You got to wait and kind of warm up to it.
So cold.
Who'd have thought in the middle of July it'd be this cold? But it's cold, like a Frio. You ever been to the Frio?
Not a hot spring, I can tell you that much.
Ain't no hot springs, not no show. All I know is it's cold. It's a beautiful river, beautiful area. We're inching our way in, y'all. Rip the Band-Aid off. We're inching, getting closer.
It's cold, y'all. I mean, it feels good once you adjust, but it takes a while.
It takes a bit. I don't know how the kids do it. Well, they just jump right in, but that's what they do.
I went to get a new battery. Pops was supposed to dunk as high as I am. I'm to my shoulder. He did not. I'm to my chin, and I'm floating away. Just squat. Lunge.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3.
No.
1.
You should do it in Italian because of your Vespa video.
2.
Oh, he went. Oh. Ice, baby.
Oh man.
What?
Ghost stick. Got water in my ghost stick.
Uh-oh. That ain't good. I see it. What are you going to do about it?
Hey y'all.
They don't warranty it.
I did a review on my ghost stick. It's supposed to be waterproof. And I got water in it.
And your phone is waterproof, right?
And luckily we got the iPhone 11s that are supposed to be kind of waterproof. Well, we just finished kind of swimming in the river, waiting in the river until the incident with the old Ghost Tech Nautilus phone case that I have on my iPhone, which, I mean, I still like this phone case, don't get me wrong. It's been great in every aspect except for when I just took it in the water and I got water in it, and I don't know why, because I didn't take it deep. It wasn't putting any pressures or anything on it. I don't know what caused it, but it got water in it. So anyways, so that got us short in the water, and now we're looking for something to eat for tonight, because we sure don't feel like cooking after a hot day. So we're gonna find something to eat, and we're gonna get something to eat, and then we're gonna go to the campsite, or go hiking around or something. So keep watching. We're going to head down the river trail. All right, here we are at the trailhead, if you want to call it that. I guess it's still a trailhead for the Little Missouri River Trail where you guys saw us swimming, but it doesn't go to that same spot. And this is a kind of a loop trail, I guess, that goes around or out and back. You can do it however you want, I guess. And it is handicap accessible, at least out and back. Maybe not the loop part, but the whole out and back part is. So let's go. Nana says this is where the alien abductions happen. So it looks like this is where the loop ties back in. So going down the concrete path, that's an out and back, or when you get to the end of the concrete, you can come back and it winds up, I think, here with the dirt path. This is barrier-free trail campground. Not sure what that means, but I'm guessing that's one of the campground we're staying in is called. All right, let's continue on. Now it says check out the phone guy. Pretty cool. They have these exercise stations along the way. That's pretty cool. And it said we got the King Ferry or Hobbit holes around here. All right, y'all, this is the trail. This is right where we were swimming across the river over there, the boat ramp. This is the Overlook. Pretty cool. Didn't even know it. We knew we heard people over here, but we didn't realize it was the trail went right here. And really, like I said before, the river is not part of the park. There's some steps down to the river. They're kind of steep. I don't know how well you can see it in the video, but yeah, kind of steep. A little story time about wildlife in the river. Fish in the river. Pretty cool. Let's go. We reached the end of the concrete part, the out and back part, and they got us a nice little overlook. A little bench where if you want to sit down, you can sit. And we're fixing to go this way. Take the dirt trail back. On the dirt trail, there's a couple of wooden bridges, I guess, kind of creeks that you're going to cross. Or maybe it's river tributaries. I don't know what it is. We're going to find out, though. All the yellow dots, the blazes, those are called blazes. The trailblazers blaze these with yellow paint. Back in the day, they would take an axe and cut a little bare spot in the tree, blaze this trail, and that's what trailblazers did. Pretty cool. Did not learn that here, but useless information sometimes. All right, back to time lapse. We made it back to the concrete portion of the trail. where the sign says to head to the barrier-free trail campground, and we just came from that way. All right, let's keep going. There you go, a little Missouri River Trail. We sped through it for you, made a couple stops along the way. Pretty cool trail. We were surprised that there wasn't any mountain bike marks, tire tracks, or anything through there, which is kind of surprising. But I guess mountain bikers don't go down there. Anna said if you find a diamond and you want to propose to your woman, this would be a good place. You go down by the river. Y'all check it out. Later. We're all packed up, truck's loaded up. All we got left to do is go take a shower. Get the heck out of here.
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
It
Hey,
was fun.
when you go camping, clean up after yourselves. Look at this. This is other people's trash that was in our campsite.
That's what we got.
Not our trash. Plus we picked some up the night we got here. It's like, come on people, take care of this place. It ain't that difficult to pick your trash up and put it in the trash can.
I mean, the trash can's right there, across the street.
All right, we're gonna go shower and then we're gonna wrap this video up. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, y'all, there you have it. Greater Diamond State Park, Murfreesboro, Arkansas. Pretty cool place.
It was hot.
It was very hot. We enjoyed it. Got to do some diamond mining. Of course, didn't find anything, but that doesn't mean we won't, because we got some gravel to take home to go through and sift through. And there's been people that find stuff at home after they've mined.
I found some pretty rocks, and you might have found a geode.
That's true. That's possible. So keep an eye out for the geode.
We found chiggers.
Got some chiggers. That's true. Had to go swimming in the Little Missouri River, or wading. It wasn't really swimming.
That was nice.
That was nice and refreshing. Felt very refreshed after
6 hours of mining.
Mining in the hot of the day with no shade. We could have set up our canopy, but it was overcast when we got here, so it wasn't that bad.
I'm glad we had it.
Yeah.
If we would have stayed longer, we would have definitely set it up. But the sun didn't come out till like 12:30, 1 o'clock
Yeah.
at the end.
The campsite was good. People, hard to clean up. It's not that difficult. Man, I hate going behind somebody that can't clean up after themselves. It's ridiculous. And what are you teaching your kids? You know what I'm saying?
And be aware of your noise level and your kids' noise level. We all want to have a good time, but if everybody's screaming, yelling, and kids are dropping the F-bomb like crazy, that ain't fun for everybody.
That's true.
And those of you with the fancy LED lights, turn them off at 10 o'clock. We had a full moon from our neighbors' LED lights on the front of their camper all night long.
They weren't very good neighbors. Well, I mean, they were good, and I guess they didn't disturb us other than the kids being noisy.
After dark.
After 10, right? So I don't know how it is here, but most of the parks we've been in Texas, after 10 p.m. till 6 a.m., they have a quiet time. You're not supposed to be loud. But here, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if it's just our neighbors, just rowdy kids, whatever. And I know somebody's going to say, kids are kids. Kids are going to be kids. Don't be that way. Yeah, well,
We
whatever.
loved all the kids riding their bikes and everything, but when you can hear clearly the F-bomb from the teenagers in the campsite next door, over and over and over and over, running and screaming,
Yeah.
not acceptable.
Yeah, not acceptable.
When you come, especially now during the Rona, bring lots of water and whatever else you might think you need. It's Murfreesboro, everything seemed to be open. There were a few restaurants that weren't open. A few restaurants, you have to wear your mask the entire time you're in there until you get your drinks and until you are done eating your food and pay your bill. Other restaurants, no masks. They did social distancing. Walmart was what, 20 minutes away? We ran to Walmart one day. There's a Dollar General, a little grocery store, Sonic, several restaurants, lots of gift shops. Everything you really need is right here in Murfreesboro. The Dollar General, you know, they got a lot of stuff. So I didn't notice at the camp store that you could buy ice or firewood, and that might have been because of Corona. It might have been because we didn't look.
Because they told us before we came, because of coronavirus, the COVID-19 stuff, that supplies and stuff like that were limited, and make sure you bring everything. So.
And their ticket sales for coming into the mine during Corona, it's limited to 800 or 900 a day. So if you camp at the state park, for the day you're camping, they reserve one ticket for each person in your party. You still have to pay for it at $10 each, but it's reserved, and they don't necessarily have any walk-ups. So you need to go online and reserve or buy your tickets or whatever. Don't expect that you're going to be able to get in if you don't plan ahead.
Yeah. Cell service was hit and miss.
That's okay.
They do have Wi-Fi, but the two Wi-Fi hotspots, at least they have identified on their maps, are at the bathrooms. So they have that identified on the map. And we were in spot 3, which was kind of across the street from one of the baths, the bathhouse with the laundry in it, which was the laundry was not acceptable or not accessible. And I guess that's because of COVID. I don't know. But our Wi-Fi was okay. I mean, it's not the best Wi-Fi anymore, but you really can't. So the farther you get away from the bathhouse, just be aware that if you're expecting Wi-Fi, unless they're not identifying the other hotspots on the map, then the farther you get away from the bathhouses, probably the less Wi-Fi you're gonna have.
But we were way far away mining yesterday, and I was able to Google Duo with the grandkids. So we had good service out on the field.
Right, so out on the field, right, there's not a bunch of trees. The trees will absorb some of your service. So out on the mine field, we were able to, like Nan said, she was able to Duo or FaceTime, whatever, with the grandkids. So we were able to do that for a little bit, but we couldn't have done that in our campsite, I don't think.
Or even sitting in the bathroom. I couldn't be online sitting in front of bathrooms today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So there you have it.
But the other thing you need to consider, there's 2 bathhouses. They close one every other day. So from 5 p.m. to 5 p.m., there's only 1 bathhouse open. The one near our site had 3 toilet stalls and 2 showers. The other one only had 2 toilets and 2 showers. The bathroom facilities were really disappointing here. I mean, they were leaving standing water on, when they clean it, standing water all over the countertops. The floors always had standing water because you could see where they just hosed the bathroom down. That was disappointing. But there was never shortage on toilet paper or anything like that. So.
And I gotta say, the water
pressure was great.
Pressure was great, and the temperature was pretty comfortable.
But I understand why they don't spend a lot of money on bathhouses, because people are nasty.
People are nasty and
Don't take care of their kids.
You got the same people in the bathhouse that are leaving their campsites trash. Unacceptable.
And there was one vending machine, a soda machine, at the bathhouse, but it didn't appear that it was working.
Yeah,
so
I think they had those unplugged and stuff because of the COVID-19.
If you're looking for any of that kind of stuff, you need to bring it, or you're going to be running. Dollar General was, 7 or 8 miles away. The grocery store was fully stocked. With Corona right now, some of you might be experiencing no toilet paper, rush on the meat products and the water. They didn't have that problem at Cash Saver.
Okay, well that's our trip to Crater of Diamond State Park. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, we can give us a thumbs down. Either way, we'll take it. We understand not every video is for every viewer, but leave us some comments. Good comments, bad comments, questions you have that maybe we didn't answer. Experiences that you've had here at Crater of Diamonds or any state parks traveling, experiences mining, whatever the case may be, that other people in this community might be looking for. And check us out on our social media, at LivingCooper, on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and now Parler. Check those out. Check out our blog over at LivingCooper.com. And last and probably most importantly is please subscribe. Hit that subscription button, hit the notification button so you're notified next time we upload. So check out our other videos. We got all kinds of videos. We got more travel videos. We also got how-tos and review videos. Check those out. And we'll see you guys next time.
Keep watching.